Now remember that these are not legal immigrants. They continue to be welcome into the USA. These are the ones who took an illegal route without verification through smuggling and sometimes spending lakhs of money. One family paid about 60 lakh rupees. However, America under the Trump regime has taken a strict decision on this. Also remember what Shashi Tharoor said. Shashi Tharoor said this is not the first time that this exercise has been undertaken. It happened in Biden's tenure also. However, the manner in which possibly and allegedly it's being done, that has to be explained. The government, remember, the PIB has fact-checked a certain image being circulated by a Congress leader that looks like images handcuffed of our Indian illegal immigrants. But the PIB fact-checking and the government fact-checking it basically has said that that's not true. And these are not the images of the Indians being shared. So is there going to be a statement by the External Affairs Minister on this? The Vice President, the Rajya Sabha chairperson himself has said that my audience was sought by the External Affairs Minister. So we may expect a statement on this. Rahul, as you continue to be with us, tell us more, because Rajya Sabha is where Prime Minister Modi is likely to speak at 4 p.m. So do you think this could be possibly ahead of that also? A lot of questions being raised on this. We could see this commotion when PM speaks.
Well, absolutely. The Congress is convinced that, this amounts to insult and disrespect to entire nation, and therefore they are seeking intervention from the government. And, they've been seeking detailed discussion on this issue, including a reply from Mr. Deshankar. And we also must understand that not just Congress MPs, Congress is also getting support from India Bloc members who are also seeking answers, and it seems that they would try to corner the government on this issue, believing that before Prime Minister concludes his remarks or his speech on President address, the government should take note of this protest that they are lodging inside the parliament. Also, they believe that this is one issue on which the government can face heat, and therefore they are trying to in a way, try to corner the government on this issue. You can expect that Congress would also try to garner support on this issue from various political parties, and would also try to, in a way, embarrass the government inside and outside house on this issue.
Rahul, stay on with me. We'll dip in possibly to the Rajya Sabha, and we already see outside the Rajya Sabha also, outside the parliament premises, Rahul, that there are protests going on. What is it that has united Rahul Gandhi, Akhilesh Yadav here, even though, of course, there's been a showdown and introspection being asked over the Delhi Dangal, but at least on one issue they seem to be united. Do you think they may have the same opinion when it comes to the illegal deportation exercise as well?
Well, it seems that the Congress is trying to get support from other India Bloc members also, and will obviously try to get Samajwadi Party also on board. Also, Congress would try to make this in a rallying point, for opposition unity, because we have seen earlier also there were many parties who parted their ways, like TMC on Adani issue and other issues. But at least on this issue, Congress would try to put up a united face in terms of opposition unity, and would also try to get parties like Samajwadi, TMC, at least to be united on this particular issue.
All right, Rahul, stay on with me, because here's what briefly Jagdeep Dhankar had to say in the upper house of the parliament. Let's listen into that.
The Honorable External Affairs Minister will be making a statement during course of the day, and looking to the situation, I will allow members to briefly intervene. Is that fine, Honorable Minister? And the External Affairs, Parliamentary Affairs Minister had so agreed.
माननीय सदस्यगणों, आपकी चिंता सरकार के ध्यान में है, और ये विदेश नीति का मामला होता है, दूसरे देश का विषय है, भारत सरकार के संज्ञान में है। इसलिए मेरा आपसे निवेदन है कि प्रश्नकाल महत्वपूर्ण समय होता है, और प्रश्नकाल के महत्वपूर्ण समय में मतदाताओं की चिंताएं, उनकी समस्याएं, उनकी कठिनाइयों को हम उठाने का प्रयास करते हैं।